stand on the verge of extinction.
Infertility spreading across the globe.
Humanity's last living generation.
A major scientific breakthrough.
Yet there is hope for our future.
The project known as the Lemnis Gate.
But if we are to survive, first, we must go back. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Shield attached. Protect and serve.
You have only one mission. Activate the Lemnis Gate.
We are live! Hello everyone and welcome to a Lemnis Gate live stream here from the illustrious Frontier streaming room. I'm Jens Erik Woller, your community manager, part of the community team here at Frontier. And it is my esteemed pleasure today to play some Lemnis Gate for you. We're going to be playing some Domination gameplay here, and it's been great to be able to sit down and play this game a little bit beforehand and try my best at beating the other guest who's the guest who's joining me in just a few seconds. But before we do anything else, let's see who we have in the chat, in the window over there. So I'm going to turn my head slightly. Shout out to Danis, to Wolfling, to Wolfen Deity, to Joel, of course, to Heather G. Shout out to Bruno from Ratloop Games Canada. Shout out to Nunny, to, of course, Francesca and Eltanen, also from the community team. Thank you so much for joining us. And yeah, so I hope you're looking forward to some Lemnis Gate gameplay. And I'm also going to be introducing my guest for today. It is Tim in that window. You should be pointing to your left. Yes, we're pointing at each other, and I'm looking out of the corner of my eye so we can see each other. This guy.
Well, you are introducing the stream, going, we are live.
We are live. Yeah, thank you very much. That is.
Oh, Tim is muted.
You're not muted anymore. I unmuted you now.
Am I unmuted? So no one got to hear those like dulcet tones replicating what you did at the beginning of the stream.
Sorry.
That's all right. Can we just double check with everyone who said that I'm muted?
Can we double check that Tim is unmuted? He is kind of quiet, so you should.
Sorry, I got that.
There we go.
How about now?
That looks much better. That looks much better.
How's that? Can you guys hear me now?
Testing.
Very
much better.
quickly.
Fantastic.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Live. All the buttons here. Let's try that again. Hi, Jens.
Hi, Tim.
This guy.
How are you doing?
Nice to see you.
This guy.
Doing great.
I'm joined by this guy right here.
Yes, very
not the
excited.
robot in the background, but him.
Oh, that's true. I'm definitely not
right
pointing
there.
at the little bit of XM that's just over my shoulder there as well.
A wild Tim has appeared. So yeah,
I have.
it is. How you doing, Tim? How's it going?
I'm doing good. I was just, what I was saying whilst muted was just that I very much appreciate the lyrical...
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. The lyrical way that you introduced the stream. It's good stuff.
Thank you very
It's good
much.
stuff.
Thank you very much. I feel like it's a good way to start. High energy and just excitement and all that good stuff when you're starting
Exactly.
a live stream. You know.
Hey, I see a couple of familiar faces as well. There's Guardian in the chat. Thank you very much for coming to join
Shout
us.
out to Guardian.
I saw in the chat as well, Wolflink, you were asking, who are Tim and Jens? I am Tim.
I am Jens.
And-
Hello.
To give a fusion. No.
I mean, we could
Cool.
totally do the Dragon Ball Z fusion thing.
We could give it a go, maybe another day.
I don't. My fingers aren't that straight, unfortunately. I can't bend like they do.
That's all right. Shall we talk about what we're going to be doing
Yeah,
today?
let's do it. So, as I mentioned in the preamble, where it was just me, we are playing Lemnis Gate, and we are playing some Domination gameplay. Now, if you're just joining us, we should probably explain what Lemnis Gate is, and I'm going to send it over to you, Tim.
Absolutely. Well, Lemnis Gates, it's a turn-based strategy, first-person shooter set in a time loop. That's it. We can all go home now. No, I'm kidding.
Bye.
So the moment-to-moment combat, it all happens in real time. And each time you take an action, then that's your turn, and then it will go over to your opponent, as you'll be seeing in a little bit. Everybody has 25 seconds per turn to do what they want to do with one of the operatives that they have available to them, and you need to try and fulfill the objective, defeat your opponent, and always think in 4 dimensions, which is the tricky part.
It is very much the tricky part, but I think we'll be able to show people how to play as we go here. So as Tim said, moment-to-moment combat happens in real time, but player actions happen in turns. And what we'll be doing today is 1v1 domination, but there's also 2v2, where two teams of 2 players go head-to-head. And there are some other game modes as well, like Seek and Destroy, Retrieve XM, and some good old-fashioned deathmatch that you can jump into when you finally get to play Lemnis Gate. You can check out our website, lemnisgategame.com, or our forums for more information about the different game modes and match types.
And of course, as some of the members in the chat will be able to tell you, you can also join us over on Discord, where you can chat with myself, with Jens, with Bruno, with more members from the development team, and we're all very excited talking about things like the game, the live streams, the beta.
Yes,
so it's good fun.
There's a beta coming up in just about 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks tomorrow, on the 22nd of July. That's when the beta starts. And we are, if you follow our social channels, Lemnis Gate Game on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, you should eventually be getting some more details on how to join our beta. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. And there's more information about the beta as well on our website, lemnisgategame.com/beta. Or beta. I still haven't gotten used to people saying, some people saying beta when I'm at work. But
I mean, I say beta.
Yeah.
It's like potato.
I think so, yeah. But anyway, let's not split hairs on that stuff.
Let's not, of course.
Yeah, let's just jump in and get started.
Okay.
So let's get set up with a match here. Just going to double check.
Yeah, we can dive straight in. Just while we are doing that, I'm going to answer some questions in the chat. The beta will be on PC via Steam. You will be able to access the beta. Basically, anybody who wants to play will be able to. There's going to be a few different ways to be able to get yourself a key. One of them will be on the Lemnis Gate Discord server, and another one will be things like we'll have a method via Twitter as well. And we'll be sharing a little bit more information about that and exactly how those bits will work a little bit closer to the time. And I can see for those on any channel, I think Heather has shared the link for Discord. So thank you very much, Heather, for doing that.
And
it is greatly appreciated.
Yes, great job, Heather. We appreciate you muchly. Heather is one of our amazing community mods. and we appreciate all the work that they do. So I believe
I think we're ready to start.
we are ready to get going here. So
Do it.
we've jumped into the armor map. This is Domination. It is a capture the objective style mode where you can, as you can see on my screen to the right here, on Tim's screen to the left one, we have a set of objectives that we have to capture on the map, and we capture them by the good old-fashioned way of shooting at them. Which
Tried and tested method of shooting at them.
Exactly.
Cool.
So let's see how it goes. Tim is first, I believe.
Yep, I'm going to get started straight away. So as we play, we are going to try and let you know a little bit of what we're trying to do. We're going to be slightly less tactical because we're going to be telling each other what we're doing, but it's okay. So I'm starting off with Vendetta. Vendetta runs with a shotgun and also a turret, as you can see.
I mean, not just one turret, but several turrets.
Several turrets, yeah. So,
and
go ahead, Jens.
Yeah, I was going to say, as Tim is doing his thing, I have a reconnaissance drone that I can fly around the map and observe his actions, observe what he's doing, and try to formulate some sort of battle plan as we're going here. And so between each round, we are both put into these drones here. But let's see. So
let's have a look.
I can now observe the loop for about a minute or so.
Yeah, about a minute. About a minute.
I can also reset it if I need to, so I can make sure that I know where Tim is coming from and where he's going. So he's putting a turret there. He's running here. So I can either ignore him or I can try to go on the offensive. And I think...
What are you going to do this time?
I think I'm going to try to do what we usually do when we need to take someone out from afar.
Oh, going straight for it.
Oh, I missed.
Oh.
I missed with the sniper.
You'll get another opportunity.
I should. Hopefully at some point. Yes. All right.
My turret will take care of you.
Not before I take care of the turret.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that didn't really pan out, but that is how how it goes.
That is how the cookie crumbles. That's all right.
To further show how this looks. So this is me in the drone screen right now, flying around. I can observe the previous round that I've just been playing through. I can see myself missing Tim's operative over and over and over again, but also finally winning if I need to. And then
I am going to try and keep my operative alive, I think.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
That is a good idea.
I'm gonna take Carl. Let's see, one of my all-time favorites. For those of you who remember from last stream, I am fantastic at aiming the shields.
Let's see if you got it. Ah, he did. He did. So Carl is both a defensive and offensive operative. He can throw out shields both in the environment and on other operatives to shield them. And I feel like this isn't going my way.
I went for a set up a little fort on C and see what happens. Saving my engineer just from anything that happens in the future with that first shield. Yeah.
So I'm just switching over to my perspective here so people can see a little bit closer what's happening. So we can see Carl running around here, putting up some defenses here, capturing the C objective as well. So, I think... Yeah, go ahead.
Nunny was asking, would you say there's any operative who's good to use at the start or a specific one? I'd actually say no. They all have their different pros and cons for using them at the beginning or using them later on. So one great example would be Vendetta, who you can see Jens setting up with it right now. If you can get those turrets out early, you can do some really great control of different areas. However, once you know where your opponent is going to go, you can also set those turrets up to intercept what they're going to try and do. So there's benefits to using them at several different spots during the game. The same goes for, like with the shields with Carl, you can either preemptively set things up or you can react as well. So the majority of the way that the operatives run, gives you that opportunity to either be reactive or proactive in how you want to use their skill sets, which is really great. So I'm going to have a quick look now at what I want to do to deal with this just turrets that have appeared down here.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff happening here on my right, your left of the map.
We're going to go for Capitan. We're going to see what we can do here.
I'm going to switch over to Tim's gameplay so people can see a bit closer what you're doing while I'm flying around with the drone. Oh, you...
Oh, I stole my own shield.
You stole your own shield there, Tim.
I did. It's all right.
But it looks like you were able to...
There we go.
Oof.
Although now I'm going to come help do my own. I think he's got that. There we go.
All right, so back with me here.
So stealing my own shield there, that's something you need to be aware of. Anything that you do, of course, your previous operatives will keep doing the same thing. So having taken the shield, I had to very quickly decide I'm going to go on the offensive with Capitan and charge straight into what Jens was setting up, knowing that I've got that little bit of extra safety sitting on me there, which I think worked out.
It certainly looks like it did.
So how do you think you're going to handle it this time?
I have no idea.
We are staying very in one area.
I think.
I'm a little worried.
No, I'm gonna save my big hitter. I'm gonna put shield against shield.
Shield on shield action. All right, I'm gonna keep an eye on what he's doing. Oh, he's protecting. I see. Wow, that's gonna be a problem.
She took me out.
Capitan.
Capitan took me out.
Doesn't accept any nonsense.
No. So
it did save your engineer.
It did. It did. So what you're seeing right now on my screen. Oh, I got too caught up in trying to talk.
That's all right. It happens to the best of us.
What you were seeing there after Carl got brutally shot down by Capitan here is ghost mode, and ghost mode is what happens when you die with time still remaining in your turn or your round, as it were, and because we're dealing with timelines and because we're dealing with loops stacking on top of each other, there are circumstances where you can sort of bring yourself back to life, and that's when your actions from before will be brought back into the timeline. So if I were to be able to take out Capitan, Carl would come back, and the actions that I performed in ghost mode will take effect in the new timeline that happens.
So my approach here is very much to force Jens to have a look around the map a little bit more. Oh.
Yeah, so now Tim is... Wait, I need to reset because I completely missed what you did.
You're going to have to see. I just went and did a little bit. You left a lot of an opening there for me to do something else on the map, as you'll be able to see.
I see that. There's that death blow.
Yep. I was tempted to join the madness down the other lane, but actually, I want to win, so I'm going to play the objective.
I was considering using death blow earlier, and then I decided no. But I may have to fight fire with fire.
You're going to bring out death blow.
Maybe.
But which way are you going to go? That's the question. Some early shots. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Oof, I'm gonna have the tricky part now. You'll actually, you going last.
Yeah.
It makes this all the harder. So each match has got two halves. Somebody goes first, somebody goes last, and then of course you flip. And in this case, because Jens went second at the beginning, he gets to have the last shot, which I'm not quite sure how I want to handle that yet.
But if Tim is able to sort of stretch me out too much, then I won't be able to turn the tide in my favor, unfortunately.
No. I think death blow is quite a problem.
I'm going to switch over to your gameplay feed, Tim, so people can see.
Yes, that's fine. I'm going to... Let's see if I can do this.
Yeah,
I should have put a marker. I forgot to put a marker down. Okay, let's not run in the way of my own rockets. There we go.
So Nunny asks, when the sniper slows down time, does it affect them as well, or can they use it as a
there
way
we go.
to traverse the map without losing time? So it slows down for everyone. It's a way for you to sort of get an extra bead on your opponent and strike it, but it won't let you move across the map faster. And as I've been caught up in everything, I haven't been able to see what you were doing, but this is...
That's all right. Here's the
suddenly
final
I see
round.
you're holding 4 objectives, Tim, and I'm not sure if I like it. And of course...
do what I do.
Yeah, Tim brought out Striker, and unfortunately was able to do exactly what he needed to do, which is bad for me.
Welcome to the stream, Moon Man. It's great to see you here.
Welcome, Moon Man. All right.
Let's see what he chooses to do. So right now, Jens could still turn this around. We've seen it before many times. There's little clusters of action happening now. But if he can find a strategy amongst it, he could take home the win still by taking out key operatives. So he's going for Capitan. I'll try and follow. He's doing a good job, taking out a couple of them down this side. And looking like he's gonna, take back one of the points. Goes for the second one.
Yes.
Yes.
Haha.
He turned it around. There you go. I lose.
Wow.
Nicely done. From 4-0.
That is
in
the first
one operative.
That is the first time I've beaten Tim at Lemnis Gate, and this is just the first half.
All right. Let's maybe if you flip to my gameplay or yours, let's watch that Capitan.
All right, I'm gonna flip to your gameplay because I think you're better at the drone than I am.
All right, we're gonna watch Capitan because that was ridiculous.
Thank you very much. I did some sneaky sliding there. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you can slide. Sliding's okay.
Yeah.
There's Capitan. It's no nonsense whatsoever. Let's follow through the tunnel. Just going through, taking out a bunch of operatives and then cleaning up on the other end. It was great.
I was very, very satisfied with that. I felt like
very nice.
You know when you have those moments where you just sort of focus in 100% on what you need to be doing. I felt I had that there.
First, straight into zone there. That was really, really good. Jens is shaking. Yep, Jens is undisputed champion of the world. I can confirm. It was impressive. Well done, Jens.
Thank you
wow,
very much.
Jens. We're going to go through everything praising you, Jens. That's what we do here.
Yeah.
That was great. So, I think we can... Are you just waiting for me?
I'm waiting for you, yeah.
I think I'm waiting for you.
Oh, I clicked continue, didn't I? Yeah, I clicked continue.
I've clicked continue as well. We're switching sides.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so this time I go first. All right. There's a question here from Hung Lumberkin. Says, why did the players ignore him? So the previous players are they're us from the past. They're our previous actions that have been recorded and then replayed again and again. So it's set what you've done from the past, which is why it doesn't acknowledge new elements because that's how the game is set up.
I see you're going very similar to last time's setup.
No.
Big.
Oh yeah, no, I got
some
it.
drones.
Oh, I like that.
All right.
Let's do this.
So you can see Jens here using the opportunity of being the first person to go to set up some defenses.
Yep.
Set a couple of traps.
I figured I should do what you did in your first round.
Yeah, that's entirely fair. I wonder if I can set some traps of my own.
I mean, you might be able to.
Yep.
So like it's interesting because sometimes you can tell who's going really aggressively at first, and sometimes they're able to dominate the match, and sometimes they're not. All right.
There we go. Oh no! Right in front of a turret. That was not intentional.
That's not a good. That's
Should
not
be
good,
okay.
Tim. That's not good, Tim.
Nope. I'm just gonna go cause chaos for myself.
All right. So Tim uses Toxin, uses the displacer here, puts a bunch of. Oh, that's not going to be good for me though. Those that
You left it
toxic
open.
material.
I figured I'd close it up for you.
Yeah.
we've also ruined the tunnel for anybody who wants to go there. So toxic material will actually damage anybody who touches it that isn't toxin. So you can hurt your own teammates that way as well.
Yep. But I'm gonna keep. All right, let's. Yep, let's just do it.
All right, I'm gonna come see what you're up. Oh, you're bringing out Superstar Capitan.
Bringing out the big guns.
It's pretty great because we had a moment like that with Capitan when we were playing just before you went live as well. Capitan cleaning up.
Yeah, that was you though.
Yeah, I'm gonna mention it when I do a good play, obviously.
With Capitan cleaning up about 4 operatives in one single swoop.
All
right.
I'm gonna pay a little bit of attention to what you were doing while you explain what you were doing.
Yeah, so what I did was I ran in with Capitan. I was able to come in just under the wire there, took out Tim's Toxin, which then saved Vendetta, my engineer, from the previous round. So now you can see here, Capitan coming in, shooting Toxin, taking her out just before she's able to take out Vendetta, which then allows Vendetta to set up the defenses, and Capitan can just run forward, capture C, throw a grenade over here because I thought it would be useful, and then also go for A as well.
All right, let's do this real quick. I got distracted by the chat because I see EDO Breakfast Show saying #StopYens.
Hey. And of course, Tim doing what we usually do, bringing out Striker, and using Striker to take out my Capitan.
And now I'm going to do a specialty of mine. Using it close range.
Yep. I mean, why not? Why not?
Indeed, why not?
It's what you've done in other shooters, right?
Indeed.
So,
That should turn things.
All right, I'm on the wrong side of the map with my drone.
#StopYens. #Tim must win.
All right.
We'll do our best to answer the questions in the chat as we can, but obviously playing at the same time can be a little tricky.
It is a little tricky, definitely.
It's going to be an interesting dance of strategy. Said Celine Star Dragon. What an incredible name.
Amazing name.
Yes.
I saw them on Twitter earlier today, so
awesome.
shout out.
Oh, I see. Going for the... You saved with that. Very nice.
Yep.
You really want to keep that tunnel open, don't you?
I mean, that's where my that's where my Vendetta is coming in.
That's
Why
true.
wouldn't I want to do that?
Oof, I should probably stop trying to kill you, and I should probably start trying to do the objectives. Although that does look like fun to do something reckless.
So I did manage to get that shield placement nicely done on Capitan, which saved her again.
Where do you come in with Carl is the question there.
Yeah. So I managed to place the shield before I round the corner, which I was very happy with.
We're going to try something.
Shooting the objectives is about damage, I believe. Tim can correct me on this. So I think Bruno can also correct us on this in the Twitch chat if I got it wrong. Bringing out Deathblow.
Yep.
Bringing out that Deathblow, huh?
Yep. Just doing a few casual things with Deathblow. Yeah. Although I should have gone for another objective, so we'll get some shots in here.
All right. I'm going to switch over to my gameplay. So Deathblow is coming in there.
Yeah, famous last words, honey, I know.
Jump pad. That's tricky though. I mean, I could do it.
Oh, what are you going to try and do?
I mean, I think you know what I'm going to try to do.
Oh, I know exactly what you're going to try and do.
What do you think I'm going to try to do, Tim?
I think you're going to try and snipe both my operatives as they jump off the jump pad to add it to your cinematic plays reel. That's what I think you're going to do.
Maybe.
Maybe. I can see you've even flipped it to your perspective to give that extra. All right, let's see how this goes.
Let's see how this goes.
I think your own shield was in the way.
Yes!
All right.
Unfortunately, he died by
toxic material. What a way to go.
And I was unfortunately unable to... Oh no, I wasn't able to save them.
No.
Shoot.
Shoot, that's what we do in this game. Yep. Ooh, so I'm in a bit of
I was
a...
this close, chat. I was this close. I focused on the wrong... I think I focused on the wrong operative, maybe.
Maybe.
Because I took out Death... Well, I didn't... I wasn't fast enough, because I think I shot Deathblow in the chest and not in the head. But Deathblow also has a fair bit of health. So...
I'm thinking... Oh, it's tricky. I need to grab some more of the objectives at the moment. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that.
I took out Deathblow as he shot the rocket.
No, it was too far away. Oh. I just totally missed. That's fine. No one needs to know.
Yeah. And as Bruno points out in Twitch chat, you can always finish that operative in a future round. I totally can, but I might lose an objective if that happens. We'll see.
Yeah. I
need to switch over to the double shot here.
Yep, that's all good. So, your final rounds.
So what did you do earlier? You used Capitan. Okay.
I shot some stuff.
Yeah, you did.
Yep. I decided to go and play the objective because I get some tunnel vision on taking out operatives because it's so much fun, like trying to unravel your strategy. But I also need to remember that I actually need to have my own strategy. Heather, yeah, okay, Heather, thanks. Thanks for picking that. Not all of the explanation that we've been doing, just that very quick note that I had shared there. Appreciate you guys.
I think I may have shot one of my own, but that's okay.
I'm so lost on how to approach this.
Ugh. This isn't good. This isn't good.
Well, you say that. You are currently winning until I do something.
Yeah, but you have one move left.
Yeah, but look at the chaos on B. If I bring Rush into that, Rush is going to die, straight away.
I unfortunately killed one of my own because friendly fire is definitely a thing in this game. Sorry for drinking. Yeah.
That's all right. I think I need to focus on getting some more objectives here. So let's go for focusing on C and A and ignoring everything that's happening at B. Let's do that.
Moonman says, pretty soon this map is going to be a minefield with both of you making the floor toxic. I mean, it's already a minefield, especially in B over here.
Yep. Oh, I went a bit far there.
All right, so Tim has captured 2. Yeah, he's coming in with Rush. Rush with those dual pistols.
Just sort of making sure.
Taking D back and making sure that I won't be able to capture A. And that's Tim's.
I think it ended up 2-2.
It's a draw. It's 2-2.
It's a draw because I took 2. I didn't come back for Toxin. I should have. I thought I had enough on A, but I should have done a little bit more. But that was good. Yeah. That was all right. That was a tactical mistake on my part. I thought it was secure, and I misplaced where you had Toxin, which won you the game.
Oh, yeah, I guess it did. Yeah, so, I won. Because...
well, the second half's a tie,
yes.
Heather, but the first half...
Yeah. Yes, I've already done that. So I just wanted to see the scores there very, very quickly.
Very
there
nice.
We go. We lost him again. Oh, no, you're back. You're back. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Am I here?
You are here.
Can you hear me?
Papa, can you hear me? There he is.
That's what I was gonna do. Yeah.
There he is. There's a lot of there's a lot of switching and turning things back and on. So please, chat, be patient with me. But I'm trying my very, very best. But yeah, I
just claimed victory by muting me. Yeah.
I can't believe I won by winning the first round and then drawing on the second round.
It's just those little tactical choices. I thought that Toxin was a little bit closer, and I thought I'd put enough damage into that point. Yeah. But turns out what I should have done is after securing the second one, I should have come back and just countered your damage with straight shooting on the point, and that would have won it for me. But again, existential crisis moments for me from Karumba. Thank you very much. That's exactly what happens. I get very focused on taking out the opponent, but it's all about winning the objective.
It is.
So, you know, that's a shout out to my clanmates who have to deal with that on the regular, I think. Don't play the objective, just go and attack the enemy.
No, but it's very much a balancing act between, doing exactly that. Because like if you get caught up in just getting kills, all your opponent has to do on the last round is just, for example, choose rush or choose death blow and just go in and pick off each of the particle accelerators, which is what happened in one of our training matches, I believe, as well.
Yes. I took out 4 enemies and myself during training with Capitan. I could see Gio saying I went back 25 seconds and muted myself, so I guess I could do that to frame you, Jens. Could be a good way to do that.
That would be an excellent
Can't
way.
win. I'm loving the jokes in the chat. Can't win every Tim.
Oh.
Ooh. That's one of the common ways to misspell my name.
Yeah.
So, Tim, time, it's pretty close. Oh boy. So I think that was my failing, was on the second part was not going for the objective. And on the first part was letting you have a final round where you could play with Capitan. I think that was the part I failed because I was actually had such a secure victory on that first level, on the first half. Eating a breakfast show saying, you don't think people misspell my name very often? You would be wrong. There's many ways. You can put an E instead of an I, for example. That's a common one. You can just add an E on the end. It's time. Tom, that's, you could just change the letter again in the other direction. I guess you could go through all the vowels if you really want to. Couldn't say it's recommended because I won't answer you because I won't know you're talking to me.
Jim.
L. When I'm playing Lemnis Gates, I'm no longer Tim Smith, I'm Time Smith. Oh my God. Woo! Shall we, instead of talking further about all the ways you can misspell a 3-letter name,
should we jump into
start getting set up on the next map and tell everybody what we're going to do?
Let's do that. We're going to still be in domination mode, but we're going to be switching to a different map called Chimera. By the by, we forgot to mention this earlier, but if you want to learn more about these maps and read about some of the lore and backstory that they've got going on, head to our forums, forums.frontier.co.uk, and you will find site surveillance articles about each map we've revealed from the game so far. And you'll also find some 30, 40-second videos with...
Yes. If a perfect way to get ready for the beta is definitely checking out those playlists on YouTube and then joining us in Discord, where you'll already find a lot of the faces that you see in the chat, talking all about what they think they're going to do, strategies, which operative they're going to use at which time, which is really, really cool for us. I think we're ready.
Yep, we are ready to begin. I am
going first.
I appear to be red this time, even though my thing is blue. Anyway.
That'll be fine. Yeah. So, as you can see, a very different layout for the map.
Yep.
You've got some buildings, and you've got some ways in. You've got some platforms here, for example. And we're just going to have to see what we decide to do. So, I am going first.
Yep.
Which is terrifying me, because I know what happened when you went first when we were practicing. Because that was brutal. So I think we're going to start this way.
Yeah, as Dave Boy from YouTube points out, all the operatives have cool abilities. It's going to be hard to decide which one to use when. It absolutely is, because they have, they're very, I was going to say they're very situational, but they're not. They're very usable for pretty much any time during the match. For example, you can see Tim here trying to put down some traps and doing a bit of map control with Toxin. And now if I want to, I can go in with a sniper and try to take out his operative immediately, or I can go in and try to play the objectives if that is what I want to do.
I can recommend playing the objectives.
I bet.
Yeah. So the Tron RT is asking, is it an advantage to go first, or is this a disadvantage? And I'm going to say a very, very strong neither. You do have the balance of being able to go first and second, and so therefore you get to go last as well once, because you have the two halves. but it truly depends how the game plays out. You've got the nice chance to set some things up at the beginning. So I'm going to stop watching Rush here, and you can see I planted all of this toxic material here to try and make this platform unusable for Jens later on.
Yeah.
So that was my attempt to use the first round to restrict what he's going to be able to do. But just as easily in the final round, he will have all the opportunity to act without having to worry about how I'm going to react to him. So there's really not a specific advantage or disadvantage. It's just different positions that you need to be ready for, and you need to have a different strategy for dealing with.
Yeah.
Now I need to look at what I'm actually going to do here. Okay, I see you. I see you doing that. When did you get there?
So what I did earlier by capturing C didn't really help me much, because Tim was able to come over here with Toxin later and capture it instead of me. So if I want to get C, then I need to try to, well, now he's coming with Capitan, so I need to, yeah. And now Capitan takes out Rush, and then C is captured, and I lose A, and Tim can come in and capture B.
Yeah, shouldn't have stood still for so long though, but it should be all right. Nope, just ran into a wall. Forgot that, as I've forgotten in the past, has glass, which is a good tip for real life as well. If something's clear, there might be glass there, so don't try to run into it.
Very, very good idea there.
Absolutely. Right, so as you can see, my choices there were very much try to stop Jens. Stop Jens, that's it. Don't do anything else too much to set up, but just be ready to try and stop Jens. Okay. I see what you did there. Makes me sad, but I see what you did. Hashtag stop Jens.
Oh no. I lost where I am. No, I lost my bearings.
That's the pressure of 25 seconds, baby. Are all the points equal, Moonman asked. Yes, all of the objectives will award the same amount of points for capturing them.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about looking for a specific one to give you more. So that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So you did quite a bit there with your engineer.
I'm surprised at how much I was able to do with Vendetta there for 25 seconds.
I was hoping you'd run into the grenade, but you did stop beforehand, as if you knew what was coming.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, I know. All right, this is pretty tricky now. I think. Oh, what am I gonna go for?
I should have done more on C to shoot it.
Let's see. Let's see what you do. Okay, we're gonna try something a little bit. Oh no, I didn't pick fast enough, so the game picked for me. Oh. All right.
Well, I mean, this can do something for you, I think.
I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna try and be more reactive to whatever's going on. Oof. So I was taking too long to explain what's going on, and now I'm just gonna have Carl sort of hide a little bit. There we go. So, important note, if you do wait the full 60 seconds, the game will pick an operative for you so that it doesn't stall the flow of the game, which for me was an issue while I was trying to talk to you. But I think I salvaged it a little bit. Couldn't call it supremely tactical, though. What do you think you're going to do next, Jens?
I have an inkling. I mean, there's something we always do, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. So I think I'm gonna.
I see Zara G asking about simultaneous as a recent addition. It's something that we recently shared is in the game. Yes, if you watch the dev diary that we released, Dev Diary 2, Ways to Play, you'll see a little bit more information there. It's definitely a strong part of doing the deathmatch game mode as well, of course. And now I need to see what it is you chose to do during that round.
I took out Carl, is what I did.
Oh, why?
I mean, I think you know why. and I almost shot my Vendetta as well.
All right, this is getting chaotic over there.
It is very chaotic.
It is remarkably chaotic. So we're gonna do something. I'm gonna do this.
Oh, death blow. Yeah, surprise.
Well, I sort of missed, so this hasn't gone really to plan.
Well. So I think he's coming through here. And
I got a little bit down there. I was hoping to get through faster, but you'd all moved on by the time I got there, so I just
yeah,
had to,
that's the
had to
downside.
follow.
That is the downside to Deathblow, is that he has a lot of firepower, but he is slower than the other operatives.
Yeah. But I managed to turn around a little bit of what you did still, so we will see. Having a good memory is important, but if not, you can use the marker. Yes, Moonman, you're absolutely correct. A nice thing that we've been trying to do as well is when you place your marker, have a look at the time at the very top of the screen and just remember which second it is that your mark is going to be there, and then you'll know as you're running whether you're going to make it in time and if you need to divert what you're planning. So you really turned that around there, didn't you?
I did, but I mean, it was. All I needed to do was to take out that death blow, and then everything is just running smoothly.
That's true.
But I mean, yeah, this is it's your final round now, Tim.
It is indeed. So you took out the death blow with a death blow, did you?
I did do that, yes.
Okay, that was in here. So firing rockets straight down there. That's not going to be good for me.
No. I was thinking, okay, where can I do the least amount of splash damage? Right, it's down there.
Yeah, that's entirely fair. Can I see you through here? I can't. Okay, we're going to go for risky.
Okay.
It's
let's
always
see it.
fun to do something reckless, he said.
All right, you're going with Striker there.
Oh, I didn't get the second shot off in time,
Yeah.
but we'll see if we can turn that around a little bit.
All right, and then Striker is trying to take that point.
Yep, standing in the toxic materials, just no big deal.
Being shot at by the attack pods.
No big deal. Oh, I didn't get the second shot off there.
No. All right, let's see. So he jumps
I
up
think
there.
this is a win for you because you're on the last round and you've already got 2 objectives.
I think so. Let's reset. Jumps up. And then, all right. Okay, I think I got this.
If only I hadn't I wish I hadn't had that Carl in the middle by accident. But it's all right.
All right.
You're going for that 4 points.
Oh, I wasn't able to jump.
Excellent.
But yes, I am going for the 3-pointer.
3 points, sorry. Last map was the 4-pointer.
Yep.
Yep.
Huh. Yeah.
Absolutely. There you go.
Yeah.
You can still win if he murders his own operatives by accident.
Yeah.
Absolutely true.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. Unfortunately, I didn't do that.
I think we'll call that one of my special moves.
This was a fun one. This was
Yes.
I like
It was
this.
good.
I like it. I like it when a plan comes together, even if the plan is just figure out what to do as we go.
That's true. The Carl in the middle was a little tricky to navigate, I will admit.
Yes, I think if you hadn't been forced to be Carl there, you may have pulled ahead of me, I think.
I would have done it differently.
Yeah.
I mean, there we go. I've hit continue.
Yeah, me too.
Cool. Let's move into the next one. I've got a gentleman's 3 points.
Yes, and I've got a gentleman's 335 points. Edo Breakfast Show. I feel Tim is just lulling Jens into a false sense of security. I see the A game brewing on the left side of the screen. Oh, I'm first now. Ooh.
Yeah, of course you are.
Yeah. No, I keep forgetting.
Let's give this a crack, shall we? Although my beginning strategy did work, you didn't use the platform at all.
No, I didn't.
I think the reason I went for that is because when we were playing earlier today, everything that Jens did was on that platform on this map.
Was it?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Oh man. All right.
Fake
a couple
news.
of turrets. there's not fake news. There's the death blow was very, very useful.
Yeah, that's true. I don't remember being on that part of the map at all, but I have a terrible memory, I think.
That's all right. Maybe the other way around.
Yeah.
But it was
Anyway.
one of those platforms. Oh, I'm not liking your
No?
turrets here. I'm
No?
not feeling it.
Uh,
when do you jump down?
I decided to...
20 seconds. All right.
I was hoping I could place it in the air like you do sometimes, but unfortunately
yeah.
I wasn't able to do that. Let's switch over to Tim's gameplay here so we can see what Tim is doing.
Boom. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Ready.
Firing that boomstick. Come on, there we go.
There we go.
So you were able to take out my Vendetta.
Yep.
I need to...
Just doing a little bit. I'll get him this time. Get it? Because the game,
Yep.
the time loops.
That's a good grenade placement there, Tim. I gotta
Thanks.
say.
I made it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think... it's tricky, this.
A little bit. I think I did a alright. Oh, I see how it is. Bringing Capitan, a la Capitan. Did almost run into that grenade twice. How they didn't hit you? Wow, that was so close.
It's all luck, I think.
You'll get him this, Tim. I can't focus. I want to read the chat. I don't want to sit here playing the game. I want to read the chat and see what you are all saying.
Got that final objective at just the
Oh,
last
really?
second. Yeah.
Okay, that's all right.
Summon that Team Kraken.
I'm not sure where to go for this one. That's not my Capitan.
No.
Let's see what my one does.
I'm annoyed that I didn't take out your Capitans sooner.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this instead. This
So-
way.
I know we're making fun of your name and how you can misspell it and everything, but
Oh no, I'm against the wall. Damn it.
I just remembered that when I was younger, there was a sort of teen drama on Norwegian television called The Time Before Tim.
Oh yeah, that's it's my early years.
Yeah.
Just gonna place some random stuff. There we go.
That's a lot of turrets.
Yeah, I wanted to put one in the
you jump up
doorway, but
there.
I misplaced it ever so slightly.
Yeah.
And that caused me some issues, but it's all right. We persevere. Tim versus Tim. Who wins? Neither.
indeed.
That's the joke. Sorry for the burn.
Ooh.
Ooh. I mean, to be fair, I did shoot one of my operatives in the back of the head. It happens. So it's the risks when you play with time, or when you play with Tim as your teammate.
Or as your opponent.
No, I don't shoot you in the back of the head. I shoot my own
I managed to
operatives.
boost myself out of the door.
Can you block the doorways of the turrets? I mean, they'll shoot you, so they are going to be in your way, and they do sit there.
I feel like I'm mostly responding poorly to what you're doing right now, Tim.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm like barely able to sort of scrape by. Yeah.
Well, it's clear that I need to stop whatever that rush is doing. So you come in this way to this door. Okay.
Because I think right now we're at 0-0 after at the end of the loop. Oh, there's Toxin.
Oh, wait. There we go. That's something. Whoop. We're just gonna make this a little bit less comfortable.
Yeah, I can see
Just-
that.
Wait, I just killed one of my own people. What happened? I'm gonna have to watch the replay to find out.
I need to see this too. I
Yeah,
think.
one of my own. So I got a warning saying I killed one of my own operatives.
I mean, they probably stepped in the toxic goo.
They definitely did. But I wonder who. It's going to be Vendetta then, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's gonna be Vendetta.
So I'm going to watch what Vendetta gets up to.
She runs into the toxic goo that you placed down.
Yeah. See,
then
there's a
dies.
little. See, this is what we're talking about. This is the danger of time.
The danger of Tim.
The danger of Tim. So enough maybe about my name. We're talking about the
sorry,
game.
sorry.
No, absolutely fine. It just should probably talk about the game.
That is how Lemnis Gate is, especially when there's friendly fire.
Absolutely. So I've definitely covered some bases, which is good. And Jens is now heading off to make sure that I've got a few more things to think about when I get back into my turn. So I will have to make sure that I do something about both C and B now. Welcome, Flintlock. It's great to see you.
Darn it,
So,
I missed that final one.
it's going great. I've won every single round. I haven't lost a single operative. And all of chat can back you up.
Definitely.
Yep. So let's see what you did with Deathblow there. Came over here.
I just decided to wreak a bit of havoc because I'm not touching what's going on the left side of the map.
Yeah, that's entirely fair though. All right. If I could probably get there in time to. We're just gonna do this.
Coming in with Striker, of course.
It's not Striker. Oh, I'm
No,
missing
another
there.
death blow. Sorry, I misread the icon.
That's okay. I forgive you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm just gonna play the objectives here, I think.
It's probably a good idea. That would be the
Yeah.
play, I think.
Exactly. One Winged Rose says, I've been starved for gameplay clips, so thank you for streaming. You're very welcome. We wanted to show a little bit of the different game modes that you'll be able to play during the beta, so we thought we'd give you a little taste of Domination. As you can see, it's a very different game mode to Retrieve XM, which is what we played on the last stream. So also, if you want to check it out, you'll be able to find the VOD both on YouTube and on Twitch. Okay. So one apiece.
No, I fell down.
Excellent. All right.
And I had to reload.
I think I'm going to win this round.
I mean, I think you're going to win this round too, because I...
Yeah. How did it end that I've gained B?
That's a very good question. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I'm watching. I'm going to have a look. I'm not going to be strategic. I'm just going to watch. I think those extra shots I did with Deathblow, where I just decided to commit to the point.
Yep, it totally did.
Yeah,
It totally
that was
did.
it. That was one rocket difference there that put it to 2-0.
Just at the end there.
All right, so it's just the A objective that needs capturing, right?
Yes, it looks like it.
I'm going to slow down time to make sure I hit the objective.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, hit it that way. Right.
Yep. We're all fine here. I'm not even going to leave where I spawned. I'm just going to shoot it. Just going to make sure I don't want to mess it up.
That's not a bad strategy, because, I mean, if you have line of sight to two of them, you can just sort of stand there and snipe them.
You can, but if you had another round, you would
Yeah.
take out my sniper without any doubts. Guardian, Tim slowing down time to hit it. Yeah, I didn't need to slow down time to hit the particle accelerator, perhaps. But there you go. I've redeemed myself by winning the second half there. That was good fun.
That was good fun. But I still did win on points.
You did. Let me check what it
With
says.
24 points.
Oh, 24 points. So because Jens managed to get a little bit more damage in during the first half where he won, he ended up with a few more points. Let me look at the breakdown.
So I had 335 in the first round.
A few more
And then
kills
20
as well.
points in this round. And you...
Well, I only got 3 in the other
Yeah.
round, so very nicely
I was
done.
able to kill 2 of yours.
Yes. So, how do you feel that went for you? Where do you feel?
At some point, I felt like I was very locked in, and I completely forgot about my scene changes for the stream. But I think it looked good anyway because players were able to see what people were able to see what you were doing. But other than that, that was fun. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was intense. I mean, I've had a lot of fun playing this game, period. But I finally get to feel like I've really been able to dig in and knuckle down. So this has been cool.
Well, absolutely. Yeah. I saw 1 or 2 questions in the chat asking things like, which operative did you have the most fun? Oh, I should have clicked buttons on my game. Yeah. Who have you had the most fun playing as?
Oh, I mean, I've had fun playing as all of them, but I think, I mean, sometimes I like to go very meat and potatoes. So Capitan is great for that with just like an assault rifle and grenades because they're easy to understand, they're easy to use. But I've had a lot of fun using Carl actually, because he's been able to, both get me out of some scrapes, but also put me into some scrapes.
Carl, I have just got infamy for going wide with those shields. Yep. So I think for me, I very much enjoy Striker. It's one of my favorite operatives. Getting those little moments where you can instantly turn around somebody's strategy by removing an operative from the loop in a less than a second is always very, very satisfying. And then I think the understated part of Deathblow, which you can really use really well if you deploy them early, is the mines.
Yes, which I don't think either of us used them as we were playing.
Well, speak for you. I used them. I used them on the Arbor. I put them after you were so insistent on taking out Toxin. I covered the tunnel in mines. Just to make sure that nothing could go down that tunnel anymore. Yeah.
Celine Stardragon has a question here. Do all operatives have slides or special movement options? So they can all, if you sprint and then hit crouch, they do a bit of a tiny slide to get some extra speed. So they all have that. But Toxin has her Displacer, which allows her to teleport a very short distance. And Rush has jet boosts on his back, which allows him to jump forward a fair distance as well. I think that's the main ones in terms of movement skills.
If you give me 2 seconds, I will let you know. The answer is yes.
And they also move at slightly different speeds. Like we mentioned earlier, Deathblow is slightly slower. Rush is generally faster. So he's able to get ahead of other operatives sometimes, which can be a boon or it can be a curse. Like one time I remember I ran ahead and I was able to get a grenade in the back because I had forgotten that my Capitan had thrown a grenade in front of her. And then that completely obliterated my round with
I think
with Rush.
Some of those moments are so much fun though. It's I enjoy it just as much when a play and a plan comes together, as much as when it goes abysmally wrong and like you just accidentally wipe your entire own team because you forgot about time itself and having that 4-dimensional thinking.
For sure.
It's pretty incredible. But
it's fun seeing those cascades happen as you do
absolutely.
Things.
And I very much enjoyed the way a lot of the matches that we've had end where we look at the replay and we discover there was one small thing, one decision that it comes down to. Like the second half there, if I'd decided not to commit with Deathblow on shooting that middle objective, you would have had that objective, making it a little bit more difficult for me in the next round.
Definitely.
But that was a tactical choice to play the objective, Jens. I'm not sure if I've mentioned how important that can be in this game.
Yeah. Sit there on your high horse. I still won that last game.
You still won. Absolutely. Best description, first-person chess. It's a good way to look about it.
Absolutely.
I think that's pretty much all we've got time for today.
Yes, I was going to say that about wraps up our stream for today. Hope you enjoyed watching us play some more Lemnis Gate. Don't forget to join our beta starting on the 22nd of July. Go to lemnisgategame.com/beta to learn more about how you can join. And of course, follow Lemnis Gate on the Lemnis Gate social channels, Lemnis Gate Game on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. And also join our Discord, discord.gg/lemnisgategame. Am I forgetting anything then, Tim?
I think if you did enjoy the stream today, please do pop by Discord and let us know. We enjoyed the stream today, but it matters much more whether all of you enjoyed the stream today. And so think that would be about
Yeah,
it.
if you came in late, you can always catch the VOD on twitch.tv/Frontier Developments
Yes.
or on youtube.com/LemnisGateGame.
Yep.
And we will very likely do more gameplay streams in the future because I've had a lot of fun doing this, and I think people in chat have had a lot of fun watching us as well. And I think you,
Yes.
Tim, would like to play more as well, so you can so we can see who's the best at the office in Lemnis Gate.
Of course,
But,
I will still proclaim myself as the best at the office. It doesn't matter how the matches go. I'm still going to say it.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure
it'll be
you
all
will.
right.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for
everyone.
joining us. Thank you to Heather and to Eltanen and to Francesca and to I think Joel was in chat as well. I forget who's been
Yep,
modding
Joel was
chat.
there.
Thank you to Bruno from
Bongo Baggins, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you to Bruno from Ratloop for joining us in chat as well. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.